Then, hello my friends, welcome. We are going to learn about today is main function of the internal organs of the human body. Means just like livers to brain and brain to kidneys. These are the internal main organs that we need. Without them we can't survive. Just like the kidney, without kidney we can't survive because it filters the blood, and without brain we can't survive because it commands our whole body, and we can't survive without heart because it pumps blood to our all internal body parts. So this chapter is so boring in the books, but in this class I make it more easy and interesting. So let's start this chapter. This chapter is start with lungs. So the lungs are the part of our body which are like tap and simple. Means they are very sensitive, so don't smoke because it contains cigarettes. If you smoke cigarette and bidi and continue to drink gutka and continue to drinking wine, it will be may cause to danger and can be dangerous for our lungs, which are present here and here. So all this is harmful for our lungs. So this is stuck and block the air of lung. I told you at the first chapter, the lungs as well like couldn't get fresh oxygen, and the capillaries are this time, and they contains only CO2 in our blood. The blood in our CO2 can cause the death because the CO2 is very acidic gas, and it can cause acid in our cell and can break it and can chew it. So this is so very dangerous for our lungs. Smoking, so this is very dangerous. Do not smoke. I take this warning for you. There are 60,000 alveoli in our lungs, but the main is trachea. If trachea is blocked, the main 60,000 alveoli can't take the oxygen. So next part that comes in the main human internal body is the heart. And also don't forget the heart is a pumping machine, just like a machine. So the mitral valve is in pulmonary artery. I told you the pulmonary artery brings oxygenated blood lungs to the heart because it's pumping, it's getting the blood its way. It's connected to the body and the heart. Body to heart. The blood that it runs inside this vein is body to heart. So this is called a vein. Here the blood is getting inside the left atrium when it getting the mitral valve open and closed, because there is a chance the blood can go inside again the pulmonary vein. So here is the danger. So the God help us and get here a mitral valve on the two pulmonary veins. The heart is like a muscular pumping machine, just like this one. It contracts and relaxes, and the lungs and the heart have a connection with the pulmonary vein. That comes after heart is the kidney. So kidney filters the blood just like a filter machine or just like a semi-permeable vein. There are so many filters that are called photofilters. Photofilters are filter the blood in, and they release water that's rid out of the kidney urea before the urea gets in the kidney, into the kidney. The livers take the ammonia, the urea that we exhale is ammonia first, and the liver take this and reacts on it and become it urea, and then it passes with the kidney. So the kidney filters the blood before the urine. So the kidney when filter the blood, it's get to the liver, and liver make the ammonia, urea, and then the kidney, and the kidney filters the blood into the two veins, urethra, and it's exhale out of pee. And the next is liver. Liver is that a place that the fat is stored, and it's just like an apartment and people's. So much fats can cause liver problems and even diabetes. So liver is very essential for us. Liver contains a juice called bile juice. That is so interesting. It's come to the biles, a pipe that's going to the intestine to the stomach. It's connected with the stomach and the intestine. In that pipe, it releases the bile juice, and the pancreas releases the pancreatic juice. Both mixes with that chyle, that is called chyle, when it out of the stomach, and make it more easier and more mush to get to the intestine, the small intestine that is so thin, to get it easily with the intestine and get out of the big intestine and large intestine and out of the body. That's called poo. So next that comes has three cells: gamma, beta, and alpha. The beta cells release insulin, and the gamma cell release a compound called glucagon that transfer the cells glucose into the blood, so we get some energy from the glucagon, and the insulin protects us from diabetes. When the beta cell is weak, means the gamma cell is weak, the doctor says it is really amazing. The person is eating very fast, just like a sheep, and it's drying just like a log. So the doctor recognized that its gamma cell is inactive or not released by the kidney, and cells are more interactive. They release a compound called the compound is somastone. In the next video, we learn about somastone and how it works. So next, stomach. The stomach is a very essential part. It contains gastric juice and gastric glands that release the gastric juice, and the hydrochloric glands that release the hydrochloric acid and form the food into a very must, kind of like water or more harder than water, just like so dark. Yes, brain. The brain is essential part of our body. It's kind of like a CPU. Just a chop, kind of like that. CPU is very essential for desktop. Just like our brain is essential for us, a part of our brain controls our body, just like dancing, and just like walking, and just like running, and just like standing. So whenever this part goes, medulla oblongata is this part is, and this part goes, we falling everywhere, just like a stand. So the brain is more important than us. So the brain is covered with the skull. We are going to discuss about it, but the brain is covered with a very dried wrinkles on it that are neurons. Neurons have no centrosomes. Centrosomes means they not divide. But you think cancer is a disease that means over consumption and more division of cell, over division of cell, just like you heard it, and 100 cells are killed. Just like this, 100 cells are killed in this area. When I get it here, 100 cells are killed, and these cells mistakenly make 110 cells, no problem. 120, 130, even 200 is no problem, but they make 10 lakh, that is the problem, and it's get bulging. So I go to the doctor, a patient go to the doctor and says this is here and this is so swelling. So the doctor will kept it some medicines that are truly killing the area by killing the cells, but this is when the multiplication starts still happening, not stopping. So the doctor will get angry with those cells, and he has a gamma rays. Gamma rays are so dangerous. If I had here a gamma rays and into my hand, the rays get into my hand and touch it, the cells are killing in this area. So when the doctor spread here gamma rays, it's kill the cell, and the neighbor's cell says, hey, why are you killing my brother, and get here its brother's place, and they will also die. So when a gamma rays treatments, you will so laugh after this. Then who get treated by gamma rays will eventually get bald, means no hairs on the head. So that's so funny. The next is the skeleton system. Just like a walking skeleton scares you. A walking skeleton scares you, that skeletons don't walk because they have no brain. So why do they walk? They even no walk. So skeleton system is kind of like this. My body is this. The skeleton is same as my body, but it gets here. My hips, hip bone is so large and so strong. I can't believe it. And the femur that supports many thousands of kilograms. If I had a femur and get it into a wall just like hammer, and I place it like this and hurt the table, and this table will get damaged, and that's get damaged the table. It supports our body. If the skeleton low, everybody will be a ball, like means it can be spread its stomach up to this side, and this side. So the skeleton has a job to support our body and help our body to create that side, and that shape is processed. And our backbone, the backbone is so stretchable, it's made of collagen. We can move, it's like down, here, back, front, left side, right side, and more muscles. Muscles are so strong, but only strong when the bone is there. And the muscles of our body are so strong. We combine our all muscles into a fist, and we can lift entire 5 big trucks on our one finger. Yes, the jaws. If anybody places its finger under somebody's jaws and it closes its jaws with this full power, its fingers get hurt because the jaws are so powerful. Our jaws can even crush a wood. That is our skull. The skull has 8 parts. One part is cranium that is present on this. If we get this one and this one, we can't hurt so much because there is a bone. Means this is the exoskeleton, but it is kind of like a exoskeleton. If this is up and down, we feel something touching a stone, our hand won't. So here it's here carpals. Here are carpals and here are metacarpals, and in our foot, think this is a foot. So here there are tarsals and here they are metatarsals, and here they are normal tarsals, and then phalanges. The phalanges are present in our fingers, and then femur, and tibia and fibia. The tibia and fibia. The fibia can hold the weight about 100 kilograms, and tibia is so thin, but it can have more weight, have very weight. Oh, and I told you the femur is so strong and so heavy. Our only muscles can hold it. Not a robot can hold a femur. It mechanical and we will get down. And the point that we remember, the important internal organs of our body are lungs, heart, kidney, and brain. Stomach also. Second, heart pumps blood around our all parts of body. Third, lungs supply blood and muscles with fresh oxygen. And then third is done, and fourth, kidney remove waste from the blood wastes. And stomach is a storage place of food. The bone cage. Sixth, the bone cage protects the soft internal organ. Bone cage is here. It's called the ribs. It didn't hurt. Somebody get who able to fight me if the ribs are not present. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So the ribs are important for us. And the brain receives and processes all information received by different parts of our body. It also sends orders for action. And eighth, the skeleton system is made up of 206 bones in adults and 309 bones in children. Muscles are attached to the bones and help the bones to move. So, the eighth, the skeleton system is made up of 206 bones for adults and 309 bones for children. And you are getting children are very strong. They are very strong because they found extra bones that scientists didn't know them, and they attached, means they combined and become bigger bones. This is all for this chapter. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind.